An idiot is not someone with low intelligence. You know, it is someone who acts without thinking. Eh? The real definition of idiocy is impulsiveness, moving fast, thinking later, and dealing with consequences only when they crash. You know, this lack of foresight creates chaos not because life is hard, but because the person refuses to pause, to reflect, or consider impact before acting. Eh? An idiot jumps into action without awareness. They make decisions based on impulse, ego, or emotion rather than strategy. You know, they speak before thinking, spend before planning, they commit before understanding, and they react before analyzing. Because they put no thought into their choices. Now life becomes a series of accidents, mistakes, and avoidable losses. You know, then they end up blaming circumstances, people, or even luck, never realizing the problem is their lack of preparation. You know, wise people think before acting. Impulsive people act before thinking. One builds stability while the other builds chaos. You know, this behavior is rooted in immediacy. Idiots seek instant gratification, immediate relief, immediate attention, immediate excitement. They don't project into the future. They live in the reaction of the moment. And the moment always comes with consequences. You know, psychologically, failing to think before acting is tied to emotional immaturity and poor executive functioning. The prefrontal cortex, that is the part of the brain responsible for planning, patience, and decision making, is underused. Such individuals act from impulse rather than logic. They struggle with delayed gratification. They avoid responsibility. They repeat mistakes because they never analyze them. They operate on emotion instead of awareness. You know, this creates a reactive life. They don't lead their choices. Their choices drag them. Their mind only switches on after their mind only switches on after damage is done. When it's too late to prevent the harm. You know, spiritually, thoughtlessness reflects disconnection from consciousness. When you're not present, you act mechanically, like a body moving without a soul. Awareness is the foundation of wisdom. Action without awareness creates karma. It creates chaos and suffering. Thoughtful action aligns you with clarity, while thoughtless action ties you to cycle of regret. The idiot's path is unconscious, while the awakened person's path is intentional. You know, in short, an idiot is not defined by low intelligence, but by low awareness. They put no thought into their actions until consequences force them to. Thoughtless living creates unnecessary suffering. The moment someone chooses awareness over impulse, they stop living like an idiot and start living with intention. You know, may people heal.